Hey everyone, welcome to Wizards. Today I'll talk about Apprentice Wizard. Apprentice Wizard is an 0/1 human wizard. It costs 1 generic and 2 blue mana. It has the ability for 1 blue mana and tap, generate 3 colorless mana. Apprentice Wizard hasn't been reprinted a lot of times. Its original printing was in the Dark, and then it was reprinted in 4th edition and in Renaissance, a reprints only set exclusive for Germany, France, and Italy. It also has an MTGO only printing in Masters edition. It only has one art made by Dan Fresher, showing an old wizard staring at what appears to be his wand. Apprentice Wizard is a weird card. There's not a lot of blue cards that allow you to ramp, and the modern ones usually work for specific types of cards that blue cares about, like artifacts. His stats are really low, meaning he's completely useless in combat on his own, except as a chump blocker. His ability adds 3 mana, but it costs 1 mana to activate, so you end up getting a net plus 2 mana, with the drawback that one of your blue sources turns colorless for that use. So by being played in turn 3, you end up being able to play 6 drops on turn 4, which can be pretty strong in a color without a lot of ramp. But unless you plan on taking advantage of an Apprentice Wizard being a creature, playing Artifact Ramp is a much better idea, as it's cheaper and less fragile. There are some ways to take advantage of this card, like this combo. You'll need Free from the Real or Peminsara, and Mycosynth Laris. You'll need Apprentice Wizard to not have Summoning Sickness, enchanted with Free from the Real or Peminsara, and Mycosynth Laris in play. Mycosynth Laris allows you to pay for Apprentice Wizards and the enchantment's ability using the colorless mana generated by Apprentice Wizard, so you can keep on tapping him and adding mana until you have as much mana as you need. Then you just need a good mana sink to finish the game. I like this in Memmark because Mycosynth Laris is already a good card to play in a Memmark deck, instead of using it only for the combo. But this works great for any deck that can make use of infinite mana, like Ambassador or Laguarus. This combo is not really that fast. If you play Apprentice Wizard on turn 3 and the enchantment on turn 4, then you'll be able to play Mycosynth Laris on turn 5 and go off. But Apprentice Wizard would need to survive 2 whole rounds, and he's very fragile. Unlike Prodigal Sorcerer, Apprentice Wizard doesn't have a lot of interesting synergies. His effect isn't too special, and his stats are really bad. He's also outclassed by Artifact Ramp most of the time. Something like Worn Powerstone gives you the same amount of ramp for the same cost, and is usually harder to kill. And if you want a creature, Palladium Mirror does basically the same, but with better stats. The main advantage of Apprentice Wizard is his creature type, but most decks that care about them don't want him. I wouldn't play him at all really, unless you really want your deck to generate 6 mana on turn 4, and you are already playing all the better cards that do that.